Welcome back to Mexicali Fish Keeper. Today I'm in my fish room because I'm gonna be working on it. I recently had to change up things in the fish room. What you're looking at was originally the only the aquarium rack that I had, which was made out of cinder blocks and 2x4s. In here, I used to hold the two 4-foot gallons that are at the bottom. Used to be stacked one on top of the other on the far left, and on the far right used to be my 10-gallon row, and I had two 20 gallons on the bottom. But since I've acquired new tanks, I've had to move things around. So what ended up happening is I ended up filling my workbench with those aquariums that were on this side of on the right side of the rack. So I went and picked up some lumber because I'm going to be building a new rack. I think what I want to do is I want to put right here in this in between span right in here. I want to do a 4-foot rack, and I think what I'm going to end up doing is I'm going to end up moving the 75-gallon there. And I picked up a brand new, well, not a brand new, but I picked up a new to me, a 65-gallon aquarium. And in that one, what I was planning to do is I want to move some things around in here. Down on this aquarium here, which is about a 56-gallon aquarium. It's a 4-foot tank. The problem is that it's not very high, but it is pretty. It's 16 inches deep. And in here, I have two veil fin angelfish, and their trails and their fins have gotten very long. That it seems to me like they're kind of limited in the area they can move in. So my plans are as follows: I want to move them and take them and put them in this 55-gallon aquarium here. It's got an internal sump, which I like, but I don't like for my goldfish. My goldfish are pretty dirty. I've always known that goldfish tend to be a little bit dirtier. I've never really had them until recently. And the only reason I have them is because my grandkids wanted fish, and that's what they picked out. So now I'm having to make sure that I got a place for them. I have 4 grandkids, so obviously I have 4 goldfish, and each one picked out the one they wanted. So what's going to end up happening, I want to move these guys into that 65-gallon aquarium, and move the angelfish into this aquarium here. Their bio load's a lot lighter because the problem that I'm having with this internal sump is these guys really, really messy, and I'm constantly having to swap out the filter floss, and I mean it's just getting to where every other day I'm having to put my hands in here because of the waste that they produce. So my idea is to put them in that 65, which is going to give them a little bit more room. It's going to give them a little bit more height that they're going to be able to move around in. And hopefully the next time you see this fish room, it'll be a little different. I've already picked up the lumber. I'm going to start building that. I'll film some of the process of building the racks, although there's hundreds of videos out there already of people that have done it much better than I have. And so I guess that's all for right now. And just if you want to take along and see how this progresses, then I'd appreciate it. All right, well, see you guys in a bit.